Do not listen to this recording if you are driving or engaged in any activity that requires you to be alert. For more information about hypnosis, visit our website at hypnosis-diy.com. These recordings are rendered out to the public as a form of motivational coaching, combined with soothing music with the understanding that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. The power for positive change resides within your own mind. If you choose to accept the suggestions presented in these sessions, you can rest comfortably knowing that you are the one safely in control of your own positive experience. Amplify the power of your mind for more success, happiness, and prosperity. They've told you the law of attraction is there for you to manifest all the prosperity you want, and it is. However, you have to change your mind to change your life. This is not easy to do on your own. Let me be your mind coach. And remember, it's always a real person talking to you, never AI. I'd like to talk to you for a moment to see if you'd like to feel more comfortable and relaxed than you might expect. Would you like to feel more comfortable than you do right now? I'm quite sure that it will seem to you that I have really done nothing, that nothing has happened at all. You may feel a bit more relaxed in a moment, but I doubt that you'll notice any other changes. I'd like you to notice, though, if you're surprised by anything else you might notice. Okay, then. The really best way to begin feeling more comfortable is to just begin by sitting or lying down as comfortably as you can right now. Go ahead and adjust yourself to the most comfortable position you like. That's fine. Now, I'd like you to notice how much more comfortable you can feel by just taking one very big, satisfying, deep breath. A deep breath. Go ahead. Big, deep, satisfying breath. That's fine. You may already notice how good that feels, how warm your neck and shoulders can feel. Now, then, I'd like you to take 4 more very deep, very comfortable breaths. And as you do, exhale, notice. Just notice how comfortable your shoulders can become. And notice how comfortable your eyes can feel when they close. And when they close, just let them stay closed. That's right, just notice that. Notice too how when you exhale, you can just feel that relaxation beginning to sink in. Good. That's fine. Now, as you continue breathing comfortably and deeply and rhythmically, all I'd like you to do is to picture in your mind, just imagine a staircase, any kind you like, with 20 steps, and you at the top. Now, you don't need to see all 20 steps at once. You can see any or all of the staircase, any way you like. That's fine. Just notice yourself at the top of the staircase and the step you're on, and any others you like. However you see it is fine. Now, in a moment, but not yet, I'm going to begin to count out loud from 1 to 20. And as you may already have guessed, as I count each number, I'd like you to take a step down that staircase. See yourself stepping down. Feel yourself stepping down. 1 step for each number I count. And all you need to do is notice. Just notice how much more comfortable and relaxed you can feel at each step as you go down the staircase. 1 step for each number that I count. The larger the number, the further down the staircase. The further down the staircase, the more comfortable you can feel. one step for each number. All right? You can begin to get ready. Now, I'm going to begin saying each number as you exhale. Now, relax. Deeply relax. One step down the staircase. Two steps down the staircase. That's fine. Three steps down the staircase. And maybe you already notice how much more relaxed you can feel. I wonder if there are places in your body that feel more relaxed than others. Perhaps your shoulders feel more relaxed than your neck. Perhaps your legs feel more relaxed than your arms. I don't know. And it really doesn't matter. All that matters is that you feel comfortable. That's all. 4 steps down the staircase. Perhaps feeling already places in your body beginning to relax. I wonder if the deep, relaxing, restful heaviness in your forehead is already beginning to spread and flow down across your eyes, down across your face, and into your mouth and jaw, down through your neck, deep, restful, heavy. 5 steps down the staircase, a quarter of the way down, and already beginning perhaps to really, really enjoy your relaxation and comfort. 6 steps down the staircase, perhaps beginning to notice that the sounds which were distracting become less so, that all the sounds you can hear become a part of your experience of comfort and relaxation. Anything you can notice becomes a part of your experience of comfort and relaxation. 7 steps down the staircase. That's fine. Perhaps noticing the heavy, restful, comfortably relaxing feeling spreading down into your shoulders, into your arms. Yes, your arms feel like almost heavy. I wonder if you've noticed one arm feeling heavier than the other. Perhaps your left arm feels a bit heavier than your right. Perhaps your right arm feels heavier than your left. I don't know. Perhaps they both feel equally comfortably heavy. It doesn't really matter. Just letting yourself become more and more aware of that comfortable heaviness. Or is it a feeling of lightness? I really don't know, and it really doesn't matter. 8 steps down the staircase. Perhaps noticing that even as you relax, your heart seems to beat much faster and harder than you might expect. Perhaps noticing the tingling in your fingers. Perhaps wondering about the fluttering of your heavy eyelids. Yes, as we go down each number, your body feels heavy and relaxed. Intensely relaxed. 9 steps down the staircase, breathing comfortably, slowly, and deeply. Restful, noticing that heaviness really beginning to sink in as you continue to notice the pleasant, restful, comfortable relaxation just spread through your body. 10 steps down the staircase, halfway to the bottom of the staircase, wondering perhaps what might be happening, perhaps wondering if anything at all is happening. And yet, knowing that it really doesn't matter, feeling so pleasantly restful, just continuing to notice the growing, spreading, comfortable relaxation. 11 steps down the staircase, noticing maybe that as you feel increasingly heavy, more and more comfortable, there's nothing to bother you, nothing to disturb you, as you become deeper and deeper relaxed. 12 steps down the staircase. I wonder if you notice how easily you can hear the sound of my voice, how easily you can understand the words I say, with nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. 13. 13 steps down the staircase, feeling more and more the real enjoyment of this relaxation and comfort. 14. 14 steps down the staircase, noticing perhaps the sinking, restful pleasantness as your body seems to just sink down deeper and deeper into the chair or the bed, with nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. As the chair, the bed, or even the floor, wherever you are, holds you comfortably and warmly. 15. 15 steps down the staircase, 3/4 of the way down the staircase. Deeper and deeper, relaxed, absolutely nothing at all to do, but just enjoy yourself. Yes, enjoying the experience. And you just feel more relaxed. 16. 16 steps down the staircase, wondering perhaps what to experience at the bottom of the staircase, and yet knowing how much more ready you already feel to become deeper and deeper relaxed, more and more comfortable, with nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. 17. 17 steps down the staircase, closer and closer to the bottom, perhaps feeling your heart beating harder and harder, perhaps feeling the heaviness in your arms and legs becoming even more clearly comfortable, knowing that nothing really matters except your enjoyment of your experience of comfortable relaxation, with nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. Nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. Almost as if you're anticipating reaching the bottom. 18. 18 steps down the staircase, almost to the bottom, with nothing to bother, nothing to disturb, as you continue to go deeper and deeper relaxed, heavy, comfortable, restful, relaxed. Nothing really to do, no one to please, no one to satisfy. Just to notice how very comfortable and heavy you can feel and continue to feel as you continue to breathe slowly and comfortably. Restfully. 19. 19 steps down the staircase, almost to the bottom of the staircase. Nothing to bother, nothing to disturb you, as you continue to feel more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed, more and more rested, more and more comfortable, just noticing. And now 20. Bottom of the staircase, deeply, deeply relaxed, deeper with every breath you take, as I talk to you for a moment about something you already know a lot about. Remembering, yes, remembering, and at the same time forgetting. But that just makes you even more relaxed. Because this is about pain relief. This is about body healing. Yes, pain relief and body healing. You know a lot about it because we all do know a lot about it. Every moment of every day you remember, and then you forget, so you can remember something else. You can't remember everything all at once, so you just let some memories move quietly back in your mind. I wonder, for instance, if you remember what you had for lunch yesterday. I would guess that with not too much effort, you can remember what you had for lunch yesterday. And yet, I wonder if you remember what you had for lunch a month ago today. I would guess the effort is really too great to dig up that memory, though of course it is there somewhere. deep in the back of your mind? No need to remember, so you don't. And I wonder if you will be pleased to notice that the things we talk about today, with your eyes closed, are things which you'll remember tomorrow, or the next day, or next week. I wonder if you'll decide to let the memory of these things rest quietly in the back of your mind, or if you'll remember gradually, a bit at a time, or perhaps all at once, to be again resting in the back of your mind. Perhaps you'll be surprised to notice that the reception room is the place for memory to surface. Perhaps not. Perhaps you'll notice that it is more comfortable to remember on another day altogether. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all. Whatever you do, however you choose to remember, is just fine. Absolutely natural. Doesn't matter at all. Whether you remember tomorrow or the next day, whether you remember all at once or gradually, completely, or only partially, whether you let the memory rest quietly and comfortably in the back of your mind, really doesn't matter at all. And two, I wonder if you'll notice that you'll feel surprised that your visit into this moment right now, today, is so pleasant and comfortable than you might have expected, to experience total pain relief and body healing wherever in your body it is. You don't need to understand it to experience that total relief of pain and body healing in certain areas or all over. Perhaps you'll feel curious about that surprise, curiosity. I wonder if you'll be pleased to notice that today and any day, whenever you feel your head resting back against the headrest, when you feel your head resting back like this, you'll feel reminded how very comfortable you're feeling right now, how there is no pain anywhere in your body because you've experienced body healing. No pain, no pain. Pain relief, total pain relief in your body and healing. Comfortable, relaxed, nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. I wonder if you'll be reminded of this comfort too, and relaxation, by just noticing the brightness, perhaps, or when you go outside in the sunlight. Yes, the brightness of the light up above. Perhaps this comfort and relaxation will come flooding back, quickly and automatically, whenever you find yourself beginning to sit down, maybe in your car or anywhere else. I don't know exactly how it will seem. I only know, as perhaps you also know, that your experience will seem surprisingly more pleasant, surprisingly more comfortable, surprisingly more restful than you might expect, with nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. Whatever you are able to notice, everything can be a part of being absolutely comfortable. Yes, every moment you feel total pain relief and healing in your body. Total and complete pain relief and healing in your entire body, in more spots more than others as needed. Nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. And I want to remind you that whenever you go outside in the sunshine, whenever it is appropriate, and only when it's appropriate, like this, you'll feel ready to do something. You'll experience a feeling of being ready to do something. And you will feel total release of pain throughout your entire body, or in certain spots that you feel. Yes, whenever you go out into the sunlight. Yes, when you feel the warmth, you'll experience a feeling of being ready to do something. Perhaps a feeling of being ready to close your eyes and enjoy the warmth in your body and the absence of pain. Perhaps a feeling of being ready to be even more comfortable. Perhaps ready to know even more clearly that there's nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. Perhaps ready to become heavy and tired. I don't know. Yes, but whenever you feel that sunlight, you become relaxed. Whatever is more appropriate for you at that time, or alert. Either way, there is no pain. There is pain relief and body healing from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. A feeling of being ready to do something. It really doesn't matter. Perhaps just a feeling of being ready to be even more surprised. It doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters but your experience of comfort and relaxation. Absolutely deep comfort and relaxation, with nothing to bother and nothing to disturb. That's fine. And now, as you continue to enjoy your comfortable relaxation, I'd like you to notice how very nice it feels to be this way, to really enjoy your own experience, to really enjoy the feelings your body can give you. Enjoy the absence of pain anywhere in your body, from the tip of your toes to the top of your head, throughout all your extremities. Yes, these are the feelings in your body that you can enjoy. And in a moment, but not yet, not until you're ready, but in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 20. And as you know, I'd like you to feel yourself going back up the steps, 1 step for each number. You'll have all the time you need. After all, time is relative. Feel yourself slowly and comfortably going back up the steps, 1 step for each number I count. More alert as you go back up the steps, 1 step for each number I count. When I reach 3, your eyes will be almost ready to open, and when I reach 2, they will have opened. And when I reach 1, you will be alert, awake, refreshed, perhaps as though you'd had a nice nap, unless it is safe and appropriate for you to fall into a deep, deep sleep where you will experience REM sleep. Whatever your situation is, whatever is most appropriate and safe for you, you will do. Either alert, awake and refreshed, or falling into a very deep, comfortable sleep. And even though you'll still be very comfortable and relaxed, you'll be feeling very well. Perhaps surprised, but feeling very well. Perhaps ready to be surprised. No hurry. You'll have all the time you need as you begin to go back up these restful steps. Yes, 20, 19, 18. That's right. Feel yourself going back up the steps, ready to be surprised, knowing what you had for lunch yesterday, and yet 17, 16, 15. A quarter of the way back up, more and more alert, no rush, plenty of time. Feel yourself becoming more and more alert, or perhaps falling deeper into sleep, if that is what you want to do, what is appropriate and safe for you to do. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Halfway back up the stairs, more and more alert. Comfortable, but more and more alert. 9. That's right. Feel yourself becoming more and more alert. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's right. 2 and 1. That's right. Wide awake, alert, relaxed, refresh, or falling into a very deep, restful, calming sleep that you will go into REM sleep and awake at the appropriate time. totally refreshed.